Pratt is class is Link. Chris Pratt is Zelda too. Chris Pratt's the next James Bond. Chris Pratt is Doctor Who. Chris Pratt is Solid Snake. And Samus Aran is now the line in Tetris. And Cartman, Kyle and Stan. Fucking deal with it, fans! They're rebooting Schindler's List, and here's who Liam Neeson played. It's replacing Chester Cheetah after talks with frito-lay. Adding Pratt to Rushmore, the movie and the Mount. Chris Pratt is snuffleupagus and Big Bird and the Count. What you complaining about? Chris Pratt, 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 Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is your redeemer who died for all your sins. Chris Pratt is rock, scissors, paper. Chris Pratt always wins. Chris Pratt is Luke and Leia, Vader, Captain Kirk and Han. Chris Pratt's your new big brother. Chris Pratt married your mom. Batman is now Batman, Superman's now Super Pratt. And if you stare at the abyss, Chris Pratt is staring back. It's all of your white blood cells, it's in the air you breathe. Instead of saying bless you, say Chris Pratt when you sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Chris Pratt! 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 Chris Pratt is the Omega. Chris Pratt's the Alpha too. Chris Pratt's becoming me. Chris Pratt's becoming you. You're Chris Pratt.